Cycle 2, Week 11, Science. What are the phases of the moon? These are the phases of the moon. New crescent, quarter, gibbous, full. These are the phases of the moon. New crescent, quarter, gibbous, full. Now there are some extra words on my sheet here. Like you see, it says waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, waning gibbous, last quarter, waning crescent. Let me explain why. Let's pretend that we have a sun over here and the sunlight is shining down to earth. And if I'm standing on earth and if I'm looking at the moon, there is not a reflection. This new moon is also called a dark moon because the sunlight is not reflecting from the moon. This phenomenon is explained during, I think it's week 6, and we do a experiment in our hands-on science called Cover Up, where we put our thumb in front of our eye and look into a lamp, and it completely covers it. This is the same exact experience that we see. Because the moon is closer to earth and the sun is behind it, we see the dark of the moon, or a new moon. Now, when the moon is on its way to becoming a full moon, it is waxing. Waxing means that it's growing bigger. So we have waxing crescent, and this is when the crescent is facing on the outside. Then we have first quarter, waxing gibbous, and then the full moon. And the full moon is the opposite of the new moon. Over here, if the sunlight is shining, and if I'm standing on earth, I can see the entire moon because the sunlight is shining and the whole moon is reflecting the sunlight that is over here. Coming back this way, waning gibbous, it's shrinking. Last quarter moon, waning crescent, and it's shrinking. The moon is getting small. I say smaller, it's getting darker. Back to the new moon. And notice how waning and waxing is on the opposite side, okay? Waning and waxing, the crescent is on the opposite side. The gibbous is on the opposite side. It takes an entire month for the moon to travel around the earth. Specifically, it's 28 days. And 28, speaking of quarters, 28 divided by 4, because quarters are 4, is 7. So 7 days, 7 days, 7 days, 7 days. 7 days in a week. 7 is the number of completion. For all of you math lovers and all of you moms who struggle to love math, I think that is just so beautiful to be able to look at something in this creation like astronomy and be able to see God and his perfectness and how he created not only the earth, but the moon and space, and how he ordered things so perfectly and made things match up in such a beautiful, tangible way that we can see with numbers. By the way, I need to point out this design is from the Amy Snyder design. This is a coloring sheet. I have talked about this all year long on my videos. It's wonderful. She sells these on Etsy. I love them too, and so do my children. Happy learning.